All right, so there we are. We are anchored down on both sides and we're lit up like Christmas right across the head. You don't have to set your laser at that height. I mean, that makes it probably the easiest to see. But what you can do is you can also set it lower with your tape measure, which is fine. In fact, let's do that real quick. Let's just put this down, we'll say right there for ease of one-handed use here. Let her stop bobbing. When you use your tape measure, make sure you use the same tape measure on each door you're doing. On each side, I should say. Like, don't put your tape measure here and somebody else's tape measure here. Don't do that, because each tape measure can read marginally different. I mean, they shouldn't, but they do. That just is what it is. And then where you measure from, just like I said before, like, don't do it from the inside, because that can be bent. You want to be in the part that will have the least amount of bend, which is right here on the corner. And we got 5 and a strong half. And over here, we got 5 and a strong half. We are dead nuts. Good stuff. But that's how you would check that. And also, when you do that, you want to make sure your door is pretty parallel with the wall. If you're leaning way over here, you're not going to read right, because once you pull to here, you were at a diagonal here, so when you go to here, it's going to grow. Same thing. So you want to be about as straight, as plumb as possible with your frame when you're checking it. Again, it sounds like a lot of perfectionism, but doors are very finicky. And if you don't take the time to be more precise in what you're doing, it's going to be a lot more pain down the road. Either when you go to swing the door and you got to play with it a whole bunch, or maybe it just doesn't want to close whatsoever and you really got to do some work on it. And that's when it really sucks. When it's finished, painted, caulked, flooring's in, electrical outlets and everything are in, and all of a sudden your door, you got to change it now. It's an absolute nightmare. Do yourself the favor and take that little bit of extra time for these little minute details, and you will never have to ever come back and fix a door.